Assalamualaikum and greetings everyone. Today's topic is on principal unit normal vector. But before we look at principal unit normal vector, let's look at orthogonal theorem of a vector valued function. Okay, let's say you have a vector valued function R, which is not a zero vector, and it is differentiable with its magnitude is a constant. So magnitude of R is equal to a constant, let's say K. Then if this is the case, then R and R prime are orthogonal and the value of the dot product is equal to 0. Now remember, for unit tangent vector, before we have a unit tangent vector, which means that the magnitude of unit tangent vector is 1. So here we have the magnitude of a unit tangent vector is 1, and of course 1 is a constant. So according to the orthogonal theorem, if the magnitude of a vector is a constant, then that vector with its derivative are perpendicular to each other. So if this is the case, then according to orthogonal theorem, unit tangent vector is perpendicular to the t prime. Okay, so t and t prime are orthogonal to each other. This is according to the orthogonal theorem. Now let's look at principal unit normal vector. It says a principal unit normal vector is a unit vector, which means that the magnitude is 1, parallel with t prime. Okay, so it's a unit vector parallel to t prime, denoted by n. So the formula is t prime divided by its magnitude, because it's parallel to t prime, but we want it to be in unit vector. So what we do is we divide t prime with its magnitude. So that is unit normal vector. But remember before, t and t prime are orthogonal to each other. This is according to orthogonal theorem. And we have a unit normal vector, which is, the unit normal vector is parallel to t prime. And we know t and t prime are orthogonal to each other, perpendicular to each other. So from here we can deduct that n and t are orthogonal to each other, so perpendicular to each other. Okay, so unit normal vector and unit tangent vector are perpendicular to each other. So here, let's say you have a vector curve, a unit vector sorry, if you have a vector function RT, and here we have a position vector R at t naught, and here we have a tangent vector, and here we have a unit tangent vector. So unit tangent vector and unit normal vector are perpendicular to each other, and the formula is this. Okay, so unit tangent vector is R prime divided by magnitude of R prime, and for unit normal vector is t prime divided by magnitude of t prime. Okay, and both of them starts on the curve of vector valued function R. Okay, now for example, I'm gonna continue in the next video. Thank you.